Hey there, Harper here, and I felt like watching a show, and this one is new, and most likely I will either, one of two things will happen. I would immediately get sucked into it and be mad that I can only catch it every week because it's only released once a week, or I'm not, and this will be a one-off episode. But Um, I let me preface for the few of you that are waiting for me to review other TV shows. I have something for My Mister in the works, which may or may not be uploaded before this. I haven't quite done a good schedule yet. I'm really bad at scheduling myself. And then I have something for Sky Castle, kind of working its way. It's a long story, but there will probably be something about Sky Castle somewhere down the line. So I have those two. And then again, there are like other ones that I need to do that I keep saying that I'm going to do, but I'm not doing because new things come out and I want to watch them. Speaking of, today we are going to talk about Racket Boys, which just popped up on my Netflix saying, hey, you would probably like this. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe? The trailer gave me free Iwatobi Swim Club vibes, and I really like that anime. My very two first, oh, this way, my very two first plushies, which are both Ryu Ikazaki. Oh, I said his name wrong, and I'm sorry, Ray. He's my favorite. But it gave me that sort of boys getting together, doing a club type of thing vibe. And I'm like, I'd watch a show about that, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then I looked into it, and the kid who played Guru in Moved Heaven is in this show. So I'm like, well, I just zoom right in and watch him do another show. Why not? So I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna actually watch it, the first episode, right now. If anything it comes up that I need to talk about, I will jump that in between. But I will see you in an hour and an hour and 25 minutes. Whew, I will see you in an hour and a half to talk about this episode. Later, and I'm back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to continue watching this show. It's so cute. It is so cute. Just like, oh, yay. So, we have the dad, uh, Coach Yoon, is not good with money. So he takes a job in the middle of nowhere, takes his son and his daughter, and they go live in the middle of nowhere. It's great. His son, Hikang, is a prodigy at badminton, but he wants to play baseball. Coach Yoon is basically there to make sure that the badminton team just stays the same. Don't be any better, don't be any worse, just stay the same and you can keep your job. Easy enough, right? Okay. The current team has Yundam, Wu Chan, and Young Tae, who are, if I get them in order, the leader and social media fanatic, the hip hop and handshake fanatic, and then the badminton fanatic, and he's tiny, and he's my favorite. He's so cute. So they need a fourth. They get a fourth for about 2 seconds, and then he leaves. So they con Haekang into Haekang. They con the son into joining the team. who also cons them because they're like, we get 15 points on you, and you join the team. You score 1 on us, and they get Wi-Fi. That was the deal. And he's been pretending this whole time that he doesn't know anything about badminton, right? Right. So they get to 14-14 because they just set his score at 14. 14-14, and he switches hands like in The Princess Bride, and he's all like, master of badminton. Everyone's just shocked, and it takes a 10-minute volley, and then he loses. It lands on the line. It is on the line, but everybody calls it out because they want him on the team. Fair. They go to a championship and lose. Like, everybody loses, but they meet some other local schools with their championships. And one of which is a girl team whose coaches, the Ranos, is what they call it, the R-A-N-O-S, the Ranos. And immediately I'm like, that's his mom, got it. And I was right. that revelation comes a little bit later because like everybody's living in this tiny little house, and I love it. Like, she walks in the door and everyone's just like, and then the little girl, because there's a little girl, and she's just like, oh ma, and I'm like, I knew it. There's a neighbor family that has a little lady and her hard of hearing husband, and she has set up this room full of toys because her grandson was all like, I don't want to be here anymore, your toys suck. So she just got a whole bunch of new toys. So the little kids, the little daughter stays there a lot. Also, she's got Wi-Fi, so the son stays there a lot, and that's sweet. There's a moment when they're at their house, and the son just wraps up the remote control, covering all the buttons except the power button, the channel button, and the volume button. And I'm like, been there, done that. Mm-hmm. There's a bear. It's not important, but I at least know that word, so I knew what they were talking about. Uh, there is definitely going to be this weird love interest between um, the son and the hotshot from the girls' school, because he did the 2 things you're not supposed to do, which are mistake her for a boy and interrupt her when she's jump roping. Right? Ridiculous. But she is one of the players for his mom's team, so things will happen. Things will happen. And yeah, when they lost, they were driving home singing along to BTS, so I know this song. Then I was singing along to BTS. Yep, I think I'm gonna continue watching this show. Yay. It's a weekly show though, so I may end up doing a little review of each episode every week. At least I'll have some content. Sprinkled in amongst everything else that I'm doing. It's on Netflix, so watch it. It's cute. Episodes come out on Tuesdays. That's all I got for you. See you next time. Bye.